Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to tackle one of the biggest sources of professional stress and wasted time out there, the email inbox. We are going to transform it from a source of absolute chaos into your own personal command center, a place of power and real control. So let's just start with a really fundamental question. What is your inbox actually for? For most of us, let's be honest, it's a storage unit, a cluttered, passive place where messages just pile up and cause stress. But what if we flip that script? What if, instead, it was something organized, active, and completely under your control?
You know that draining feeling you get from a cluttered inbox? That constant low-level buzz of anxiety? Well, it has a name: cognitive drag. It's the mental energy you waste when your inbox is just this messy mix of urgent requests, old newsletters, and random FYIs. This digital junk drawer is always pulling at your attention, distracting you from the work that really matters. And look, this isn't just about that satisfying feeling of hitting inbox zero for a minute. This is about something way bigger. This is about reclaiming your most valuable professional resource, your attention. Just tidying up is a temporary fix. What we need is a whole new system. The entire system we're about to build, it all comes down to one simple but honestly game-changing rule. Your inbox is only for items that require a pending action from you. If an email doesn't fit that description, it just doesn't belong there, period.
To really see why this rule is so non-negotiable, let me tell you a quick story about an engineer named Ahmed. It's the perfect example of what happens when this rule gets ignored.
So, picture this. Ahmed is completely slammed, working against a high-pressure deadline. His manager, Sarah, rushes over needing an urgent confirmation from a specific email, like right now, to finalize a major project submission. The clock is absolutely ticking.
So what does Ahmed see when he opens his email? This: 450 emails. It's a total disaster, a chaotic mix of read, unread, urgent tasks, and random FYI messages. And that critical information he needs, it's buried in there somewhere.
And the result is exactly what you'd expect: pure panic. Ahmed knows he saw that email, but it's just gone, completely buried. He spends the next 15 frantic, stressful minutes digging for it, putting the entire project submission at risk of being delayed, all because his inbox was a storage unit, not a command center.
All right, enough of the horror stories. Let's talk about the solution. How do we build a system that makes sure Ahmed's scenario never ever happens to you? Well, it's all built on something called the two-exit rule.
And the beauty of this is its simplicity. I mean it. Every single email that lands in your inbox has only two ways out. That's it. Path A, you reply to it immediately, and then you file it. Done. Path B, if it requires more work, you log it as a task in your task manager, and then you file it. There are no other options. The email must exit through one of these two paths.
Now, this is a huge mental shift for most of us, right? We have to let go of this fear that an empty inbox means we've forgotten something. It doesn't mean you have no work to do. It means all your work has been safely captured in the right place, your task management system.
Okay, so how do we actually do this? Let's walk through the exact steps to make it happen. This is how you turn the theory of the two-exit rule into a concrete, daily practice.
This right here, this is the entire life cycle of an email in your new command center. And notice how short its life is. It's received, you analyze it for action, the action is taken, either a reply or logging a task, and boom, it's immediately filed away. It just doesn't get to hang around and cause clutter.
So for any email that's going to take more than, say, 2 minutes to handle, that's path B. This becomes your new muscle memory. Don't leave it in the inbox. You immediately open your task manager, create a new task, copy the email's subject line for reference, and then, the crucial part, you file the email. The commitment is captured and the inbox stays clean.
The goal here is a concept called the daily zero. By the end of each day, every single email has been processed through your two-exit system. You end the day with a clean slate, free of cognitive drag, and you can be confident that every single commitment has been captured and is being reliably tracked.
So why does this matter so much? Because this isn't just about feeling organized or less stressed. This system is about preventing catastrophic professional errors.
This quote just nails it. When we treat our inbox as a storage unit, it becomes a graveyard where critical instructions get buried, just waiting to cause problems down the line.
Let me make this really real for you. Imagine a crucial email arrives for a building project specifying that all the doors have to be fire rated. You read it, you acknowledge it, but you leave it in your inbox. Weeks pass, hundreds of emails pile on top, and it gets buried. The team orders the wrong doors based on old plans, and just like that, that one unprocessed email just led to huge costs, project delays, and a seriously furious client.
When you look at it side by side like this, the stakes are crystal clear. The inbox's storage approach creates hidden liabilities that lead to costly errors and delays. But the inbox's command center approach, that gives you proactive control, resulting in on-time delivery and a reputation for excellence. This choice directly impacts your projects and your career.
Now, I know what you're probably thinking. The most common question people ask is, if I file the email away, how on earth will I remember to do the work? And it's a fair question, born from years of using our inbox as a flawed, broken to-do list.
And here's the answer. You don't have to remember. That's the whole point. You're shifting that burden from your own fallible human brain to a system designed specifically for that purpose. Your task manager becomes your single source of truth and your trigger for action. You just have to trust the system you've built.
So, the next time you open your email, I want you to think about this. It's not just about what disaster might be lurking in there. It's about what opportunity, what crucial instruction, or what career-changing connection is buried on page 15, just waiting to be discovered.